So I am in the new M4 Competition with its S58 engine, which I've been so excited to try because I'm such a big fan of the B58 that's in my little 140. I've just been really wanting to try what the S58 was like. So far around town, really nice. Having a ZF box instead of a DCT in town, fantastic. They have tried to make it feel like a DCT, which is hilarious. But I'm loving it. It gets looked at like I don't know what, but it is bright yellow. So I'm not surprised. One thing I've noticed is that when you have a car in front of you, the grills don't look so bad in people's reflections. So, you know, it's kind of that thing of I get to enjoy a really nice drive and I don't have to look at that. Which is great because this does drive nicely. It's lovely. So the S58 that powers this bad boy has 503 brake horsepower and 478 pounds per feet of torque. This is a feature that absolutely kills me that they've added this in. Obviously not trying this out, but incredible. Brilliant. The carbon paddle shifters are the Louboutin-esque paddles, as I call them, because they are red backed. I don't really see the point in them being red backed unless it's just trying to add to the upper class feel of it, when the price tag on this is like £70,000. If we go to media, I've got this set up as Apple CarPlay, but I'm obviously recording right now. But I'm very thankful that, well, in this version of iDrive, they've actually made it so that the full screen has Waze on it. Oh, hand gestures. That, yeah, Waze comes up on the whole screen, which is fab, because it doesn't do that on mine, because I've got the older iDrive, which is really annoying. But they fixed it. As a full-size screen, because that was one thing that annoyed me with my car. It has ProNav, but you can only ever have, like, 3/4 of the screen showing Waze, whereas this actually makes full use of the full massive screen, which is brilliant. This obviously has a heated steering wheel, which is fantastic on a day like today. The cruise control isn't radar guided, which I'm quite surprised about, so it doesn't like adapt. Virtual cockpit, which you see across sort of every model now. It's grown on me since the first I saw it. I wasn't the biggest fan, but it's okay. But if we're going to driving information, journey data. So since refueling, which I did yesterday, I put some in. I've done like 18 miles. I've been getting 28.3 mpg, and the active numbers are like 30, 34, 35. It's not too bad. So this is quite cool information if you really want to know about all that. So it's the start of your journey, how many miles you've done, your active mpg, and just sort of average. So it's very nicely done. I was kind of like initially, oh, so it tells you how much to empty, but you don't know how much since you last filled up. But after delving through, I found it. So yeah, it's quite a handy bit of information. I mean, if you're in this car and you own it, you're not really gonna care. But if you just wanted to find out, it's all there. Oh, that was a nice little rhyme. Oh, cute. I love this M4 Competition. So it's gonna go in this afternoon for its running in service. I've had to be very tame and gentle with it, which I've had to do prior with the M8 Competition. I think I had that and it was the same. And then after its running service, it's like unleashing full power. I mean, I've watched it on the car wow drag races and stuff like that, and I was like, bloody hell, that's quick. But it's next level. This S58 is one of my favourite engines ever. It's just amazing. It's so nice. But I also love that this is in Sao Paulo Yellow, because wherever you drive it, everyone looks at it. has the M4 competition stickers on the side currently for advertising purposes, but it's amazing how many people stop and stare at this. Out of all the BMs I've driven, this is the one I would have. This is the one I would have. It's comfortable in town, it's great on long journeys, the seats are so comfortable, engine is incredible, ZF gearbox. Yeah, I'd have one of these in a heartbeat, I think. My time with the M4 competition. I wasn't so sure about these G series, but this G82 M4 competition has been absolutely insane, and I've just truly loved it. With its 503 brake horsepower, 479 pounds-per-feet of torque, 0 to 62 in 3.9 seconds. Everyone has complained about how it's just got heavier, so it's therefore just got bigger, and it's just not going to be any better. But people I've taken out in this car who've just gone, the grills, it's the size, it's no, have then experienced the S58 and have just gone, oh okay, and have just changed their mind on it. And I mean, that's me. Gorgeous speed yellow. They tend to have a thing about giving me really bright cars, and I loved that, but it couldn't do everything. You would drive it around town and the DCT would just be gadunk gadunk, and it wasn't nice for it. Whereas this, you can do town driving and it's absolutely flawless because the ZF box. You can take it on a motorway and it just chews up the miles like it's nothing, and it's bloody quick when you want it to be to 70. Opinion on this has just changed, and I would 100% have one, but it's the price. It's just the price. Well, you're looking at upwards of £75,000, and that's just the problem. That's just the problem. But it's so nice to drive, and it's a great all-rounder, and I would 100% love to see what this is like on track, and would 1,000,000% love to have one in Germany for the autobahns. I just think this is where this car would excel, is like a Germany road trip, honestly. But yeah, I have absolutely loved having this. It might have been longer than I was meant to have it, but I'm not complaining. And actually, I was going to say I'm complaining about the fuel bill, but it's not actually been that bad. But yeah, massive thank you to BMW Park Lane for allowing me to have this car whilst mine was having some work done, and just to sort of experience this anyway. The one thing I would say, this spec of Sao Paulo Yellow, I would 100% have this. A lot of people said that, you know, a darker colour suits the grills more, and yes it does. So in your greys, your tanzanite blue, your black, it would suit so much better in minimising those grills from being quite so outrageous. But it's been the attention in this car, in this spec, has just been unbelievable, and it's definitely done its job in getting attention. But it's been nice to take it out for people to see it, because I've only seen 2 actually on the road prior to this. So it's just been nice for people to actually see it. But yeah, it's been incredible, and this S58 engine is absolutely mind-blowing. So yeah, if you're put off by the grills, please ignore that, because once you're sat here you don't have to see that, and it's great. Everything else about it is phenomenal, honestly. So yeah, I highly recommend. If you're not sure because of the grills, just go try driving one, because you'll love it for that experience. So yeah, it's been incredible, and massive thank you to BMW Park Lane. So, oh, you didn't see it, I was trying to get it. It was a Viper green M3.